Alright, y'all. Peace, y'all. Back, you know what I mean? With another video. Apologize, you know what I'm saying, for me not being around as much. Like I said, I'm not consistent, but I keep it a buck with y'all, man. I stopped doing videos because YouTube basically demonetized me. They doing this whole taking people freedom of speech nonsense. If y'all know, I did a video a couple months ago in regards to the virus that's going on. You know what I'm saying? And they demonetized me. You know what I'm saying? Then they hit me with all kind of copyright strikes because I'm putting people music in the video. So I was just taking my time. You know what I'm saying? And just saying, I'm gonna just, chill out and get it going. For those that want to know, my beats are free. Okay, everything on my channel is free. I'm not out here asking for no donations or send money to my cash app. I ain't begging nobody. All I ask is if you want to purchase a beat from me, you know what I'm saying, go to my Bandcamp and buy a beat. That's how y'all can support me. You know what I'm saying? I don't charge nobody for my beats. If you want to rap on my beat, by all means, go ahead. If you want the splits, then we negotiate a price. I'm not going to beat you in the head. Everything I do is wholesale. So the most I charge somebody for exclusive rights is like $50. You know what I'm saying? Just for my time to mixing and do all of that nonsense. But yeah, for those that want to know, if you want to support or you want to just, get a beat or whatever, lease or whatever the case may be, just hit up my Bandcamp page. Everything I basically drop is on there. If you want something else that's not on the Bandcamp page, hit me up. I'll send it to you via email. You know what I mean? My email is in my contact information on my YouTube page. So I'm gonna get to it, man. A lot of people been asking me about this, and I ain't afraid to talk about it, but I'm gonna just give y'all some knowledge of what I know. You know what I mean? Because, I gave y'all a little bit of information on how to break into the music industry, but everybody knows there's more to it than just, lyrics and all of that. So I'm gonna give y'all the details. So a lot of people want to know if you gotta join a cult or, some people join the Nation of Islam, the 5%ers, or, they into voodoo or whatever, witchcraft or whatever the shit may be. I tell you like this. In order to progress in the world, you know what I'm saying, and anything you do, you gotta have spirituality. You feel me? You can't do nothing out here without that. You know what I'm saying? Either some people believe in God or some people take the other path. You feel what I'm saying? But you gotta have spirituality. You know what I mean? It's just not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? You can't. And another thing is you can't pray to God and ask for something bad. You know what I'm saying? He's just not gonna give it to you. So some people will consider the music industry to be, the devil's playground, which it is. You know what I'm saying? And I'm keep it real with you. I'm gonna tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? It is. Like some people join, secret societies and all of that, you know what I mean, to get higher and where they want to go. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to give it to you as real as I know it. You know what I'm saying? As real as I could possibly tell you. All right, so to give you a little brief detail on me, you know what I'm saying? I'm not ashamed of nothing. You know what I'm saying? This is who I am. You know what I'm saying? Couple years back, you know what I'm saying, trying to get serious with my music. Like I was like trying to like get heard, you know what I'm saying? Get heard as much as possible. And I went to a psychic, right? And she was like, "Yeah, you got blessings ahead of you, but some, people around you are blocking them." So this is when I first got introduced to like having spirituality, you know what I'm saying? So she's like, "Yeah, this is, you got blessings in front of you, but this is what people around you is stopping you from succeeding." So she gave me, whatever I guess she gave me some crystals or something, right? And she was like, "Take a bath with this and pray every night, every morning when you get up, and every night pray. I never forget this because this was the realest shit ever. So this is like my first encounter with it. So I did everything she asked me to, you know what I'm saying? And I never forget it. My lady at the time, you know, she had to go to the hospital, so they had gave her some codeine, and I had some codeine in the fridge. I poured it in some ginger ale, drinking the shit, like just thinking that I was cool at the time, right? So I was smacked. So after everything was said and done, I'm drinking the shit, drinking the shit. I woke up the next day and I'm calling the psychic lady, but she not answering. So I'm like, yo, this lady just scammed me out my motherfucking money. I mind you, I paid her like $250. You know what I'm saying? To cleanse my aura, or whatever you want to call it. So I'm like, yo, this lady scammed me, man. And I was so pissed. I was mad. I was sitting in the car punching the steering wheel. I went over to her house. She wasn't answering. I was like, yo, this is some bullshit. I got jerked. I'm dumb for even doing that. So mind you, I let it slide. Just kept doing my music thing. Not even a week later, bro. Not even a week later. I never forget. I got on a train, went to Tribeca, and I ran into Irv Gotti. Mind you, Irv Gotti wasn't nobody at the time. He was just like, he was like he wasn't even recovering from the blows 50 gave him. But I ran into Irv Gotti and shit, and you know, we was chopping it up, just regular talking. I wouldn't, you know, I told him, I was like, yo, I'm from Queens, South Side, you know, I've been doing music, whatever, this, that, and the third. He's like, oh, okay, okay. You know what I'm saying? I handed him my CD, and mind you, lo and behold, he called me back like 2 days later. Now, mind you, so I don't know. I told a few of my friends this shit, but some, you know, the only people that's close to me. Now, mind you, he offered me a bogus ass deal. Like he offered me some. It was like 20,000. Like it wasn't even worth it. Mind you, if I was really that broke, I would have probably took it. But what I'm basically saying is this was my encounter with spirituality. Now I know that some people may say, "Yo, well, you know, a lot of these Freemasons and Freemason symbols, what does that have to do? Does it connect the dots with hip hop and Hollywood?" I'll tell you like this, right? From my personal experience, it does. It does. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like some people join these secret societies to skip the line or whatever the case may be. But here's the thing. This is what they do to you. You go and join these fraternities or whatever, and then thinking that you gonna blow up. As soon as you become the third degree, you gonna be rich and all of that. You know what I'm saying? No, no. You understand what I'm saying? If you get there, you know what I'm saying? It's always going. They're never gonna give you what you want. You feel what I'm saying? They never gonna give you what you want. You know what I mean? You could join that shit, and then they'll tell you to do something. They have you doing something else. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of people in there. Like, all right, one time I'll give you some real shit. I said, yo, I was sitting on the elevator. I was on the elevator when I was working in the UMG and shit, right? I was on the elevator, and the guy, this white dude, gets on the elevator with me. Tall white dude. He had to been at least 6'4". He was wearing a black hat. Never forget it. Wearing a black hat, black t-shirt, black jeans, and some black Valentinos. White dude. White. He had a red beard and all of this shit. The only thing that stood out to me was that his pinky nail was painted black. So I asked him, I said, yo, what's that? I said, I see a lot of people with their pinky nail painted black. What does that mean? And he said, he's like, I can go. He's like, you know what? A lot of people ask me that, but I could go into detail with you more, but I don't really know you like that. So I said to him, I said, I said, are you a part of the occult? And he started laughing and got off the elevator. Now, mind you, I didn't know this dude. I never saw him a day in my life, but he worked there. You know what I'm saying? He had his lunch with him, so he worked there. You know what I mean? But I was like, well, clearly is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Some people would say, yo, you gotta sell your soul to the devil to get in. Now, mind you, only the weaklings will understand that this is true. This is true. There's a video on YouTube, and I keep giving y'all shit that I don't want y'all to do, but it's information that needs to be said. There's a video on YouTube by Vincent Price, and it's called Pact with the Devil. P-A-C-T, Pact with the Devil. And he's breaking it down on how to do a deal with the devil, right? For fame and fortune, right? And a lot of people was like, yo, how do I do it? How do you watching videos and want to be rich? Some people want to be rich that bad. You know what I'm saying? They'll really sell they self. They do anything to be famous. You get what I'm saying? Like people is that low minded. You know what I mean? But there's a video on how to do this. It's Vincent Price, Pact with the Devil. Now this video, this record that Vincent Price did is probably about, I would say maybe 50 years, because it was done in like 1970 or 1980, so probably like 50, 40 years old. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, all he did was take quotes from the Satanic Bible and put it on record. That's all he did. So people want to know, like, yo, is this what you have to do? Some people become 5%ers. You know what I'm saying? I've studied now. I got knowledge of self. You know what I mean? So some people become Freemasons. Some people do witchcraft. Some people do voodoo. Some people join the NOI because they think that that's gonna allow you to skip the line, and then you gonna just be like famous overnight. All you gotta do is shake hands with Farrakhan, and Farrakhan gonna introduce you to Russell Simmons, and then Russell Simmons gonna sign you. But you don't understand, that comes with a price. Nobody does anything for free. You know what I'm saying? If you get it on your own, sometimes that's why you gotta ask yourself, like, how are these rappers coming out of the woodworks? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? There's a video of the dude, Minister. He's a Christian rapper, but this is an old video. I'm pretty sure y'all saw it. And he's explaining how he was in the studio, and the group that he was rapping with, they wanted him to sell his soul to the devil, and he refused it. You know what I'm saying? But it is true. There's a lot of people that's involved in that shit. You know what I'm saying? They involved into the occult world, and it's strong. You know what I'm saying? Me myself, I worship my ancestors. You know what I'm saying? I don't do none of that shit that people be into, like, you know what I'm saying, like it's crazy. Like on Nas, this how real it is. On Nas's song "You're the Man," the uncut version, right? He said he drank his own piss and his own semen. You feel what I'm saying? And these are rituals that really go down in that industry to mentally break you down. Then you have people like Kanye West bugging the fuck out. And people asking, like, why is Kanye West flipping out, crying on stage, bugging the fuck out, flipping on his wife and saying all kind of shit? Because they mentally break you down by doing shit like that. If you sat there and somebody told you, listen, you gotta eat your own feces, your own shit. You feel what I'm saying? Mix it in with some sperm and some piss and drink it. You're gonna feel after that happens, you're gonna feel mentally fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what all of them Rothschilds and all of them people over there, they do all of that shit. They into that. You know what I'm saying? That's how they make their connection like that. You know, it's a spiritual thing. So it has nothing to do with the devil, whatever. Everything is spiritual. You cannot make it in this world without spirituality. If you have no guidance, if you don't have God in your life or whatever you believe in, Jesus, Muhammad, Allah, Buddha, you can't make it fall. You gotta have something to believe in. It's called spirituality. It's called self. It's called knowledge of self. Your soul. Your soul is not connected to nothing. You just out here running wild. That's just like when people ask you, yo, what's your purpose? 95% of the American population don't know what their purpose is. Some of y'all watching my video don't know what y'all purpose is. Y'all don't even know what y'all want to do in life. Y'all don't know what y'all want to rap about. Y'all don't know the music y'all want to make. Y'all don't even know what kind of sound you don't even know how you supposed to sound when you flow. You just want to rap words together and just think that people are gonna love it. This has to be strategically planned, and you got to have spirituality. Everyone is they say that everyone is blessed with what do you call it, a guardian angel or whatever, right? But some people don't use that. You know what I'm saying? They don't even logically think that. But yeah, man, it's all real shit. You know what I'm saying? It's all real shit. And yeah, there's a lot about the business that people don't get, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot about it that people don't get. Some people will never get it. You know what I'm saying? I know people been doing this shit for 30, 40 years and it still ain't nowhere. I got further than a lot of these people did. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, man, you need to give up, bro. Just give up. And they like, nah, man, I'm just gonna do this for a hobby. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, but like there's a lot of stuff that go on, man. You know what I mean? A lot of stuff that go on. I still got stories to tell y'all. You know what I'm saying? Still, to this day, man. You know what I mean? Still to this day, man. I got stories to tell y'all. It's always something new. But find where you belong at. Find your niche or what path you want to take. You know what I'm saying? And work that. You know what I mean? Just work that, and guarantee you, it'll be an easier ride if you take your time and find out what your real purpose is. If you're gonna do music, make sure your music has a message behind it, whether it be negative or positive. What I'm saying? If you want to just do instrumentation, make sure you have a direct sound. Don't go like, see, like me, I could make any type of music there is. You know what I'm saying? Except for fucking jazz and rock. I don't know how to do that shit. I ain't good at playing no guitars and no flutes and shit. But I know how to make. I could make trap. I could make old boom bap. You know what I'm saying? I can make techno. I can make pop. These house music. These are all influences I grew up on. You know what I'm saying? I started off making boom bap beats, and then I went from oh, this is another thing I want to tell y'all. For those that are out there rapping, I just be real. Let me just tell y'all this, man. If you rapping or singing, right? I don't care what it is you're doing. Stop trying to chase that club hit, man. This is where I always went wrong at. I hear so many people sending me music through my email, right? Because they like, yo, how does this sound? Right? And then I'm like, bruh, you trying too hard, man. You know what I'm saying? You trying too hard, man. It sound professionally mixed and mastered, but it just ain't gravitating towards me. It's because you trying too hard. You know what I'm saying? Don't try too hard. Just do what music is an emotion. It's a feeling. You know what I'm saying? When you start writing shit down and trying to strategically say something that's clever and oh yeah, yeah, ain't nobody going to fall for that. You know what I'm saying? They just gonna listen to it and they gonna be like, oh, okay, okay. You know, it's just like it's an emotion. You know what I'm saying, that you gotta come with. With go. If you don't have I'll be real with you. If you don't have the money or the finances to go in the studio and just play around and freestyle and bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Then get your own studio equipment. Go on sites like what's that? Amazon or whatever. Or even what I do is if I want to get recording equipment or like stuff that I need, I go on offer up cuz I could always lowball somebody, you know what I'm saying? I tell them, yo, if they selling the microphone for like 200, I tell them, yo, I got 150 or I got 140. You know what I'm saying? Usually they take the shit, you know what I'm saying? But that's how you do. Get your own recording equipment, set up your own in-house studio, and then practice. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to make a hit, cause if you try to make a hit, it ain't gonna sound right, and people gonna know you forcing it. I used to always try to do that. I used to try to make, cause I was intrigued with making an album. Like, you know what I'm saying? I used to be like, yo, I want to make an album. So I would be like, oh, I gotta have a song for the girls, or I gotta have a song for a bunch of album fillers, and then I gotta have a hit. You know what I'm saying? Instead of me just making music that I thought sounded good to me, I was just always doing that. You know what I'm saying? I'm always fucking belching and shit. I gotta get something. But yeah, man, it's easy, man. You know what I'm saying? It's easy. Get in touch with your spirituality. You know what I'm saying? Find your purpose, and don't try too hard. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, everybody thinks that you could use a cheat code to get ahead in life. Yeah, you can. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't recommend you go to no damn Church of Satan in California and think that you're just gonna blow up, because the results is not gonna be nice, brother man. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be nice. Some people dibble and dabble in the dark arts and try to. I'm gonna use this for that. Don't get me wrong. I'll be real with you. I've tried it before. You know what I'm saying? I've tried it. And it did work. It worked. You know what I'm saying? It worked. It was a fun experience. You know what I'm saying? I got yeah, motherfuckers was reaching out to me. You know what I'm saying? People was loving my music. You know what I mean? But nah, man, I just that just wasn't for me, man. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't for me. You know what I'm saying? I was dedicated. Trust me, I was dedicated, and it was going up too. You know what I'm saying? I felt it going up. You know what I mean? And then I just was like, nah, this ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? I found who I really was. You know what I'm saying? Keep it real with you. I found who I really was. I was raised in the church, so I knew there was always an opposite of what I was taught. You know what I'm saying? And I'm always the type to go against the grain. I never been like a follower. You know what I'm saying? Like I like to go against the grain. You know what I'm saying? If everybody is rapping about this, I'm rapping about something else. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want I just never was like that. You know what I'm saying? Even now you listen to some of my songs, some of my stuff that I put out like previously, I don't talk about shooting people and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's just not what I do. I don't do that. You know what I mean? It may sound like it's negative, but it ain't. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, do your own research. You know what I'm saying? I would recommend don't join the fraternity or secret societies and shit like that, because they gonna just jerk you, man. You know what I'm saying? That to be honest with you, man, they gonna have you thinking that you gonna go somewhere, and so suppose if you join that shit and your music ain't good, they think their music ain't good, then they gonna have you doing something else. You know what I'm saying? So do it on your own, man. Find who you really are. You know what I'm saying? And understand that this shit, this world, this game that we playing, this world we live in, you gotta have spirituality to make it, man. It don't matter what you believe in. You gotta believe in something in yourself. You know what I'm saying? You gotta believe in that, one of the two. You know what I mean? So I hope everybody out there is staying safe. And I try to make this video as quick as possible. I know I tried to say a lot. I was all over the place, but I have a lot on my mind to try to express it, man. And I'm gonna try to upload more. But being that YouTube demonetized me, I just don't. I don't even feel the need to. But still, people need information, so I shouldn't deprive y'all of information just because YouTube is on some bullshit. So like I said, I'm gonna try to upload more. Like I said, go visit my band camp if you want to donate. If you say, yo, he spoke some real ish, go to my band camp. You know what I'm saying? $2, $5. I don't give a damn what you do, man. But show some love, show some support, man. I ain't begging for nothing. You ain't even got to do it. You need beats, just download them. Do what you gotta do. All right, y'all. Peace. Stay up. Stay safe. And do what you gotta do, man.